I'm going to solve this problem of numeric introduction to programming using Python. Algebra solve quadratic equation. The two roots of a quadratic equation, for example, x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, can be obtained using the following formula. And this is the formula for quadratic equation. B squared minus 4ac is called the discriminant of quadratic equation. If it is positive, the equation has two real roots. If it is 0, the equation has one root. If it is negative, the equation has no real roots. Write a program that prompts the user to enter values for a, b, and c and display the result based on the discriminant. If the discriminant is positive, display two roots. If the discriminant is 0, display one root. Otherwise, display the equation has no real roots. Here are some samples. Okay, so let's solve this question. So I'm heading towards my Jupyter notebook. Okay, in this cell I'm going to solve this problem. Okay, the first thing is we have to ask user to enter three inputs. So let's do it. So uh, let's okay, so a will be float. Okay, by default the input function of Python tag assumes the input as a string, so we have to convert it to float. So then we have to write input, then the message, enter the value of a. Okay, so I'm going to copy it two times, and okay, this will be for b, and we have to change it here as well. B, this will be c, and here it will be c. Okay, so now we have to find discriminant. So I will say discriminant, okay, equals to as you know that it is it is equal to b square minus 4ac. So I will write b square as this b double steric 2, and double steric in Python refers to the power so minus then 4 steric a steric c, right? Okay, so 4 steric a steric c. Okay, this is our discriminant. So based on this discriminant we have to decide if the equation or if the values entered by user has roots or no roots. So if discriminant double equals to 0, in this case this will only have one root if the discriminant is 0. As you can see from the equation, if this part is 0, then we will only left with minus b divided by 2a. So in this case it will only have one root. So which will be root equals to minus b divided by, okay, 2 steric a. So then I will print a nice message here. This equation has only one root. Okay, and their root will be this root. Okay, so in the next case we have to use else if. Okay, and I am doing in Python we can do this by el and if. So if di discriminant is greater than 0, in this case we will have two roots. So let's find both roots. As you can see here, the root 1 will be minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2l, and the only difference here is for root 2 is you have to replace this plus sign with minus sign. Okay, so for root 1 equals to minus b, okay, then minus, okay, into discriminant dic. We have to take the square root of discriminant. So the value of square root is equals to 0.5, as you all know that. So I will put this parenthesis on the denominator, and then I will divide this with 2 steric a. So let's put a parenthesis here as well. So this is for one root. Let's check. So minus b plus under root. Okay, this is discriminant and this. Okay, everything is nice and clean. Okay, so let's copy this from here, because we just need to change only this plus sign here, and just we have to name this root 2. Okay, so in this case we will have two roots, so let's print that message. This equation has two roots, and those roots are print root 1 comma, and let's print a space between them, then this will be root 2. Okay, and finally else, in else statement we can say that if you know discriminant is less than 0, then we will print just else then we will print that this equation has no roots. So let's run this. To run this, you can just go here and press this run. Okay, it's asking us for a value of a. Let's print 1. Let's enter 3, and let's enter 2. So in this case, this equation has two roots. So these are minus 2 and minus 1. Let's run again. If let's to see another solution for 3, 4, and 5. So in this case, this equation has no roots because the discriminant is actually less than 0.